Hey Flosstube, this is Christy, the Raven Cross Stitcher. Today is Sunday, May 10th. It is Mother's Day. I keep wanting to say Monday. It is Mother's Day. It's my day, yes. My husband and kids gave me a new Lego set. For now, I am gonna hold off on all my Lego sets on building them. Just because we got 2 weeks of school, maybe 2.5, I don't know. I might just cut down to 2 weeks. And then I have my Stitch Mania going on right now. So I want to, well, for my kids' school, I need to kind of focus on that. For my Stitch Mania, I kind of want to focus on that since that is my May goal. So once June comes around, I'll be done with school. I'll be on Stitch Mania. I'll be a little more flexible with other projects outside of cross stitch. If you're interested in any of the stuff I do, I may do something like this where I talk about it a little bit. For my Legos sets, I do time-lapse videos, which if you're a subscriber and you get notification on my videos, you'll probably get notification on these as well. So yes, I think that's all my personal updates I have for this week. So this intro is going to be shorter than normal. I'm working on my Welcome to Hogwarts poster. I'll show you up close on that in just a minute. I already did a video for my Dolly Mama upstairs, which I'll also show you that. Sorry, getting a little tongue-tied. Here is my Bippity Boppity Brew. This is my first piece for Stitch Mania that I completed my goal. It was 1,000 stitches and it's done. So I am putting that away for now so I can focus on my other items. If you didn't watch my last video, I have my Heaven Earth Design Mini Wisdom. My goal is 2,000 stitches. My Kingdom Books is over there. Sorry, I'm not gonna go grab it right now. But it's Kingdom Books. It's a Russian kit. My goal for that is also 2,000. All these I already showed in my previous video, so if you want to go take a look at that, you can. Here is my Rose Goddess. I want to do 1,000 stitches on her. And then I have my Welcome to Disneyland poster. Yeah, that's all the whips I have. I have 5 that I need to complete. Did I say my Welcome to Disneyland poster is 1,000? This one's 1,000. And then the other 3 are 2,000. Oh. My daddy. My husband's home. You can hear my kids say daddy. Well, I guess he's my daddy too. So yes, that's my goals. That's where I'm at. I haven't done any of these yet for Stitch Mania, since I only started this one on Thursday, which was May 7th. So yes, I have quite a few to do. I want to focus on them, get them done, focus on school, get that done. Then in June, hi, hello, what are you doing? You know you're not, they can't see you. Whoop.
Is it live?
No, it's not live, but I'm recording.
I noticed. Did you pause it?
Nope.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I'm not gonna edit this out. I'm just gonna keep it all in there. You need a haircut.
Why?
Go tell Daddy, I need a haircut. Daddy, go cut my hair.
No. Everyone's gonna see this?
Yes, I'm gonna see it. I'm not gonna edit. Oh, okay. Go. Trying to fix up your hair? Babe. I'm gonna keep this in there, okay? Hey, close the door, please. Close the door.
Okay.
Love you. Yeah. So that is 2 out of 3 of the kids I gave birth to, and the man-child I married / adopted. I think I'm just gonna go now because I don't think they're gonna let me record anymore today. So I'll see you guys next time with all my updates. Bye. All right, everyone, this is where I'm at. This is a 660 stitches in. My goal is 2,000. So I think I'm done. Well, I haven't even stitched for the day, but this is my starting point. I'm not sure if I'm going to stitch on this tomorrow or not. But as I have updates, I will show them to you. But this for now is this update. I will see you guys, I guess, tomorrow. Bye. Hi everyone, today is Monday, May 11th. Here I'm going to stop stitching on this for now. I have 862 stitches in out of the 2,000 goal that I had for this piece. It's too much blue. I'm sick and tired of all that blue. And the blue just kind of continues down here and it goes that way and so much blue. Having all this fabric right here has been bugging me. So I think I'm going to switch to a different frame. I'm going to put this on a quantum frame. I need to double check to make sure it fits first. So I'll be doing that. My kids are already done with school for the day. It's 12:30. So the rest of the day I'll have available for stitching. Not sure if I'm going to change this on the frame right now, but I will change up this attachment right here and put my other attachment so I can work on my quantum frames. So just hold on one second. I don't know which whip I'm going to do, so just hang on one second. We can all find out together what I'll be starting on today. Hey everyone, okay, so I decided to start with my Disneyland poster. I haven't stitched on it yet for Stitch Mania, so this is going to be my first bit. I believe my goal was 1,000 stitches on here, which is something that's totally doable. I just need to do it. But for this, I know I'm going to get sick and tired of doing the black. So I'm going to start off with small goals of just 100 stitches. After the 100 stitches, if I feel like I'm okay with stitching it, I'll continue. If not, I don't know. Just stay tuned and see what I end up doing. All right, bye. Hey everyone, I just finished my N right here. I finished the E and this part of the Y. That's 179 stitches. So I'm gonna swap it out with my next whip and I'll show you what that will be right now. All right, today is Monday. It's about 3:44. Here I am with my start on Rose Goddess. I have a bunch of threads all over the place. I need to clean that up a little bit. Here is what she's gonna look like when she's done. And here is my start. So I'm just gonna keep on stitching for as long as I feel like stitching, and then I'll stop where I stop and I will show you how far and when that will be in just 1 second. Alright, I just want to add something before I forget. When I count a stitch, I mean a full X. So that's 1, 2, 3. So right here it's 3 stitches because they're full stitches. Up here we got a bunch of half stitches. Even up here a bunch of half stitches. So I'm going to count them as half stitches. So if I count 1, 2, then that'll be full stitch. 1, 2, full stitch. 1, 2, because they're all just half stitches. So I will be counting all these half stitches. So 2 of them will equal 1 stitch. And that's how I'll be counting that. I think the beads are full stitch. So yeah, these beads here are going to be 1 stitch since they are 1 full stitch. I got some back stitching. I don't know if I'm going to start doing that today or not, but here's a little bit here. Same with that. 1 stitch right here, that little line is going to be a half stitch. And then if I do a second one, then I'll count that as 1 full stitch. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. That's how I'll be counting those. All right, now I'll go back to stitching now. Bye. Hey guys, so I've been stitching this for a little while. I'm going to stop right here. Only 46 stitches. I don't know, I'm not feeling this piece too much. I'm trying to clean up some of the threads. I have a few threads here and there. Actually, I didn't count some of these threads. Right here, I only have a bunch of half stitches. I'm not going to count those until the stitches are complete. And I did have to frog a little bit because I miscounted. Actually, one of these is W and the other one's M. And I just kept stitching. Then I realized that some of the stitches weren't this color. It was this color, which they're both pink. This is just a darker pink and this one's lighter pink. And I don't know. Did I count those? I think I did count those stitches. Yeah, so these I haven't counted yet. I'm gonna, once they're completed, I'll count them. Here is a little tub that I use. I purchased this at Michael's. I believe it comes in a 3-pack, and I think it's like $1, no, $2, but they're always on sale. All the storage stuff at Michael's is usually on sale. So for this one, I paid a little over $1. And in here, I'm keeping everything that I need for Rose Goddess. So here are my beads that I'm using. I also bought this glue container at Michael's as well. There are my threads. Here's this. Just kind of wiggle it around and it fits inside. So once I'm done stitching this and I want to put it away for a while, I put everything in this little box and I move it aside. So next time I stitch on this, I just pull this box out. I already know that my specialty threads are in there. Here are the beads, and I'm good to go. I purchased this on Etsy a while ago. It holds the beads. I forget the seller's name, but she's from the UK. It shipped pretty quickly. I do remember that. I ordered it one day, and a few days later, I already had it from the UK. But yeah, it's just a little thing to hold the beads. While I'm stitching, this is awesome. Because I try to do the beads a different way. And I keep dropping my beads on the floor. So it used to be really sticky. It's not as sticky, but it still kind of holds my beads. So they're not rolling around. And then I just get the bead needle and I quickly pick up the bead and continue stitching. So yeah, that's my update. Oh, good news. I got a message from one of the teachers. They had a faculty meeting, and the school district announced that this week will be the last week of school. So no more school next week. The programs that my kids have been using online for reading and math are still going to be available throughout July. So they can continue using that if they would like to. But all the schoolwork is going to be done on Friday. I am super happy and excited to do that. That means I'll have more time to focus on my Stitch Mania goals a little bit sooner than I had planned to. So yeah, good stuff all around. I'm going to continue on stitching for actually, I need to take a little break. I need to go make dinner for my kids, and then I'll come back in a little bit to do a little bit more stitching. But this is my progress for today. 46 stitches. This is not the only piece I worked on today. I worked on the other one, but for this piece for today, this is as far as I got. Yeah, that's my updates for now, and I'll see you tomorrow with my other updates. Bye. Hi everyone, it is Tuesday evening. It's almost 7 o'clock. This is where I'm going to stop for now. I mostly worked a lot on this flower, and a little bit of the center part right here. But right now I just finished up doing a lot of the back stitching here around. And over here, I think I'm going to stop for now for the back stitching so I can complete this flower here. I believe there's a butterfly right here. There's a heart-shaped thing here. That's where I think I want to pick up tomorrow. I am currently at 475 stitches. I don't know. I think I might stop here and then just jump to another whip. But, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned. Hi everyone, today is Wednesday, May 13th. It is 11:20 a.m. I'm gonna stop stitching on this piece for now. I'm kind of forcing myself to stitch on it. Yesterday I procrastinated because I didn't want to stitch on it, so I cleaned my house. When I want to procrastinate stitching, I do housework. When I want to procrastinate housework, I do my stitching. So I didn't really stitch as much as I wanted yesterday. I just stitched a little bit right now. I got a lot of back stitching done though over here. And then it came over here a little bit. Not too much. Yeah. I done 552 stitches for the month on this. I am gonna switch to another whip and I'll show you my start on that. I do need to put my numbers into my spreadsheet. So I'll see you in 1 second. And I'm back. I'm gonna jump on to my Welcome to Disney. I did do a little over 100 stitches last time. Don't remember exactly what. Off the top of my head, I already closed out of my Excel spreadsheet. So, yeah, I already have my counter set back to 0. So whatever stitches I end up doing on here, I'll just subtract to whatever remaining stitches I have. I think, so my goal for this one was 1,000 stitches. So I think I have over 800 left. But for this piece, I'm going to get sick and tired of all that black. So for now, I'm just going to finish up all the black that is right here as much as possible. Get as many stitches as I can in. I'll probably stop later on today on this and put something else on. I still have my Heaven Earth Designs mini wisdom that my goal is 2,000 stitches. I still need to work on it. I haven't worked on it at all for Stitch Mania, as well as my Kingdom books. So I have those two. I still need to put some stitches in, but I'm procrastinating on doing those too. So here we go. I'm gonna start. I'll show you where I stop in a little bit. All right, I'm gonna stop here for the day. Well, at least for this whip, I stitched 130 stitches. And I'm gonna jump onto something else. Like I said, for this piece, I'm gonna have to force myself to do like 100 stitches at a time until I reach my goal of 1,000. So another 130 down. I think like 600 and something more to finish this. So yes. In 1 second, I'll show you what I will be stitching on next. Okay, this is my start for my Stitch Mania mini wisdom piece. My goal on here is 2,000 stitches. I have a lot of these threads. I'm going to try to finish them up and get as many stitches as I can done. So we will see how far I get onto this one, and I will see you guys with an update soon. Hi everyone. Okay, so I got 127 stitches on this so far. I think I lost my stitching bug. I'm trying to force myself to stitch it, but so much blue, I don't feel like stitching it. So I am going to take a little break for the rest of the day. It's 4 in the afternoon. About an hour, I'm going to start cooking dinner. We usually eat like between 6:30 and 7, so it's 4:30 right now. That is my children. So yeah, so I'm gonna do some stuff. I'm gonna move some stuff around, eat a little bit of snacks. Hi everyone. So today is still Wednesday, May 13th. It is about 4:30. I'm kind of losing my stitching bug. I'm kind of losing my motivation to stitch. Don't really want to stitch. Don't really feel like it. So I'm gonna stop here. I've done 127 stitches this far. I'm not gonna switch a project. I'm not gonna go on to anything else. I'm just gonna stop stitching for the day. I'm gonna do some stuff, some cleaning up around my craft room a little bit, and then I have to start making dinner. And then I'll just come back and see if I can get this going tomorrow. At least that is the plan for now. We'll see how that goes. So I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hi everyone, welcome to a new segment, which I am calling Procrastinate with Me. As you can see, I have my Kingdom books here. My kids are yelling, screaming. Today is Friday. It's the last day of school. Hi, what do you need? Okay, thank you. All right, she just closed the door on me. Apparently she's got enough of me talking too. If you want to turn this off and be done with the video, that's fine with me. But if you want to procrastinate with me, welcome. Hi, hello. Yeah, I try to stitch. I have my mini wisdom right here. I only did 170 something stitches on that. I couldn't do any more than that. I need a break. Yeah. I'm not trying to burn myself out, but trying to force myself to stitch something I don't want to stitch is making me lose my stitching bug. So far I've cleaned the house. I've done most of the laundry. If you have 3 small kids, laundry is never done. This is the most amount of laundry, or how do I put it? This is the least amount of laundry that has been sitting in my laundry room needing to be washed in the last 2 years. There wasn't enough clothes for me to do full loads of each of the colors, so I don't wash things unless it's a full load. So yeah, so it's not 100%, everything's not 100% washed, but it's as close as it's ever going to be, and as close as it's ever been in 2 years. The house is clean. I cleaned my craft room. I didn't do a deep cleaning, reorganizing of all this stuff here, but that will be sometime this summer. I did move everything that I could out of here so I can get to vacuuming as much of the floor as possible. This table is not easy to remove from my craft room, so this I had to move it. I slid it to one side, vacuumed underneath everything, then slid it to the other side and then vacuumed. As you can see, I moved this over here. I really don't feel like stitching this either. So I'm procrastinating. I'm really procrastinating. So when I was going through all this, I found some other charts I want to do. I do have a finish. I finished this last night upstairs. Dolly Mama, better late than pregnant. I have 3 more whips that are up there right now. I have my Bippity Boppity Brew. Which other one? Oh, so the other one looks almost similar to this one, but it's coffee. And it's the same where there's 12 different coffees. That's upstairs right now. I started it about 2 years ago, but I haven't finished it. So I saw that when I was reorganizing this, and I was like, hey, that can be my piece upstairs to do at night. But since I have that one up there and I had it 100% ready to go and I already put a few stitches in, I decided to also get this one ready, the T one. And then what else? I also have Let's Thank Someone from Ursula Michaels. I decided to redo it on Off-White Ada. And I already have it all kitted. It's only 2 colors. So I already have that on a hoop ready to go. Everything's already in my stitchy bag. I just need to take it upstairs and start stitching it. If I can stitch all these just as fast as I did Dolly Mama, I can get a lot more done upstairs while I'm watching TV in bed. So this part of the video, I am going to be getting this thing ready. I know I don't have the best handwriting. Yeah, I'm not a calligrapher at all. But these are the thread organizers I like to use for my whips. If you ever see any of these stuff, most of them have one of these. They're relatively not that expensive. The first ones I bought on Amazon was about a year ago, and they were super cheap back then. For like $6, I got 12 of these, plus a thread organizer, which is, I have one right here off camera, and a bunch of other stuff. And $6 was not that bad, and it was free shipping with the purchase of $25 or more. So of course I threw some other random stuff in there that I wanted to get the free shipping. And then I wanted more of these because I liked them and I used them up so quickly on some of my whips that they were no longer at that price point. I should have bought them back then. The price point went up, and there's a bunch of other ones similar to this. Here it is. See, these are similar. I prefer these ones with the teardrops, and these ones are just circles. And there's other ones with like a hexagon or something. But I prefer the teardrop ones. I later on found some on eBay. Someone was selling a bunch of these. I believe they're selling them in a set of 6, and they're taking best offer. So I ended up buying a total of 30. So it was 5 packs of 6. And I made them an offer and they took it. So I don't remember how much it ended up being. But it was cheaper than anything else anyone's trying to sell on eBay. These do kind of come like right off the plastic mold type stuff. So the edges are kind of rough. What I do is I just get my scissors. I open them up and I just kind of like go like that, shave it down, and then it's smooth. Because my threads will get caught up on anything that's rough. So I just go over my finger. If I feel like anything bumpy, I just go over. That's fine now. I feel a little something right here. Yeah, that's fine now. See, that's a little easy, quick to do. So yes, now let's go into this kit. I hate it when kits do this. This is how the threads come. I like dimensions, how they come separated with the little numbers on there. I would prefer if they put the symbols on there. That would make it easier for me. But this little hot mess. This is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be untangling this. And excuse all the other mess I have back there. Yes, that's my Rockstar. I didn't feel like drinking coffee today, and I need to have some kind of energy drink or I'm gonna fall asleep. All right, I want to see if I can flip my phone around. All right, I'm gonna try my best to keep this, yeah, like that. Okay. So for this chart, Design Works. I've seen this brand at Joann's and Hobby Lobby. I can't talk. So I haven't seen them at Michael's. And every time I see some at Joann's, most Joann's I've seen, they don't have too many kits, and all their kits, my local Joann's, they have all the kits on one peg. So you have to kind of flip through all the kits to see if there's anything that you might like. Hobby Lobby is a little bit better, where they try to put all the same kits on a single peg, and then the brands, similar brand, is next to it. So yeah, I got this, I don't remember how long ago I got it. I'm just now getting around stitching it. I believe these colors here are DMC. I could be wrong. Well, let me try to see if I can figure that out right now. Okay. 729 light golds. I'm just picking a random number. Okay, so 729 light gold. I would say that's it. So I just went here. I pulled this box out. I wanted to pick something that I knew might be in this box. I have 3 boxes that hold all my DMC. Okay. So it looks to be like it is DMC. This brand, I've heard that they kind of changed the colors a little bit from the designer's required colors. I had mentioned it to Joan Elliott one time, because this brand also makes kits for Joan Elliott designs, and sometimes the colors are a little off. So one time I contacted her through Facebook, and she's like, yeah, this company's not supposed to do that, but it keeps on doing it even though I asked them not to. Which, yeah, I would say that's pretty annoying. Okay, let me see if it's 310. These are not even in order too. Okay, so black, it just says black. There's no 310. But obviously, if it's DMC, it's 310. So I see a black here. And then it has the number 6. So there should be 6 of these. So 1, 2, on my little needle thing. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Oops. That didn't come out too well. So how's everyone doing out there? Is there anyone who is working back to work? So my sister is, well, she normally works at her office, but with this whole lockdown, she's been working from home, and she is loving it. She's not wasting her gas to going into work. She's doing just the same amount of work at home that she does in the office, without having to go through rush hour and traffic. She doesn't have to do her makeup unless she has to do a Zoom conference, which are not that often. What else was she telling me? She was telling me some other stuff too. It was pretty funny. Oh, she was telling me that everyone who has kids can't wait to go back to the office, and people like her with no kids, they rather stay at home. Like everyone with kids are trying to get away. Like, man, I feel them. Are these the same color? I can't tell. I really don't want to like pull out all these colors out of my DMC boxes just to kind of confirm that it's that same color. I'm trying to just do this. Okay, so this 3 strands. Not too many of these have 3 strands. There's 3 strands, 2 strands, 2, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 1, 3, 4, 4, 3, 5, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 11, 6. Let me get the white one, because the white one, that's 6. I can kind of weed this down a little bit. Hopefully that'll make this go a little bit faster. So this is 1, 2, 3. It's supposed to be 11 of the whites. There's 5. Does anyone know if Hobby Lobby is open yet? Or at least is it open in your area? That's 7. I want to go. I've been itching to go to a craft store. Hi. No, I'm not done. I'll let you know.
I was just wondering if you were done so I could play on your phone.
Okay. So that's 9. Yeah, so my husband should have the day off tomorrow. I have to do some errands. When the whole stay-at-home order happened here in Texas, everything DMV related was put on pause. So if you have to renew your car registration, that was put off until July, according to the governor of Texas. And this was mid to late March when they announced this, and both of our cars need to be re-registered. They expired in April, but they extended it right now because, you know, like so many places are closed and everything. Just before they said that, I had already took my husband's car in for inspection, and he passed. I could have mailed it in and gotten the new tags already for the car, but I haven't done it yet because why not? But I need to do them sooner rather than later, or I'm just going to forget altogether, and July's going to come around and they're going to ticket my husband or something, which will not be good. So I should just mail his in today and get that taken care of. But I still need to take my car in, so I told my husband I should do that maybe tomorrow. But while I'm out and about, I'm going to go to my Hobby Lobby to see if they're open, because I am itching to go shopping. I have not done any shopping, no haul, no nothing in months, and it's killing me. So here's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Here are all the whites. I got them all. I thought I was missing one, but apparently not. It's a good thing I counted, or I'll still try to be looking in this hot mess. Okay. That is done. Let's see. I'm gonna mark these with red so I know those are done, and I need to stop looking for them. Okay. Light aqua is 5. I would say this is light aqua. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Seriously, this is all I'm going to do for the rest of the video. So if you don't want to watch this and you want to go ahead and move on to your next video, that's totally fine with me. If you're sticking around, hi, thank you. I'm going to try to keep this as entertaining as possible, just because I'm weird. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 5, yeah. I kind of like to put these threads, kind of lock them in place like that, put a little tug on there so they're not going to move. If I was to throw this in my stitch bag, I don't have to worry about them. Well, I do have to worry about them tangling up, but I don't have to worry about them falling off or anything. They won't fall off as easily. Okay, so that was light aqua. Okay, we got green and light green. Both of them are 5 each. So here are the greens. Wait, how many greens are there? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so there's 3 greens, or greenish color by name. Wait, hold on. Uh-oh. Okay, so there's the 5 light aqua and 2 aqua. I found another aqua thread here and one here. So let me double check these, make sure these are all the right aquas, because 2 of these are light aquas. And that's why I hate when they do these. Because there's so many colors that are very similar and there's slight difference. So yeah, these 3 are light aquas, and then these 2 are aquas. So the aqua, wait, hold on. There's 3 aquas. Okay, that's only 2. So here's 1, 2, 3. This makes 5. I need to lay these all straight and then look at them. I have good lighting right here, so I'm trying to. These look very similar to me, so I think these are the 5 light aquas. So that means there's still an aqua missing. Wait, no. I'm sorry. Yeah, there's 2 aquas and 5 light aquas. So now everything's accounted for. So light aqua. Oh, there's 1 dark aqua too. Dang it. Is this a dark aqua? I don't know, there's too much of color change between this one and those ones. I hate this. Okay, let me just put the light aquas away. Light aqua is here. Aqua is here. For now, I'm gonna say this dark aqua, or this color is dark aqua. Ugh. And dark aqua is right here. Even if I didn't have a camera here recording this, I would still be talking to myself like this, just for a reference, because it's what I do. Okay, I'm just trying to make sure I'm covering up the chart. The chart is right here underneath this and this. This is just like a hard thin piece of cardboard that came in the kit, and I'm just using that to kind of cover up. The chart is from here to here. Okay. Okay, so I got the aqua and the dark aqua. Question mark. In case something's off here, I know to look for that one. Alright, we got greens. Where are the greens? 1, 2, 3. Okay, these are supposed to be like. Okay, there's 5 light greens, 5 greens, and 1 dark green. So that's 11 green total. Here is 5. Six. Oh, these are yellowish green. I don't know. I'm just gonna pull them out of here anyways, so we can kind of figure this stuff out. Here's another green. A few more greens. God, this is gonna be awful. That one's yellow, so this one's green. This looks to be like the dark green. There's only 1 dark green. I think this is that 1 dark green. Green and green. Is there any more green in here? Yep, a few more. Green. How do you guys try to figure this stuff out? Has anyone else ever done a video like this? Do you have an easier way to do this? Please, please, please share your wisdom. Okay, I'm gonna put that away. I'm pretty sure this is dark green. I don't see any other greens this shade. And this, what am I doing? This one. I need a bigger table. Well, actually, I have a bigger table. I need a bigger craft room. Not all of these are the greens I'm looking for, but we'll start with this dark green because this is the darkest one and there's only 1, so that has to be the dark green. And that goes right here. Okay. So there's supposed to be 5 green and 5 light green. There are more than just 2 kind of greens here. Yeah, there's like description of colors, but I have no idea. Charter use. I've never even heard of that before. Probably saying that wrong. 472. 472. 472. Oh, okay. All right. So 472, 470, and 469. Okay, so these are those colors, which I definitely have that all right here. So 472 is up first. This one right here, it's a lighter one. So yes, I do have a DMC booklet that has all the colors of the DMC. I don't know where it's at right now. It would actually be smarter for me to pull that out. But oh well. So that looks to be it. And there's supposed to be 3 of these, which there is. So I'm gonna pull this out of the rest. Okay. And this will go right here. Do I have a little tub? Normally I have these little tubs. I think they've all been used. I need to go to Michael's and buy some more. Let me just grab this one right here. Oh, I already have stuff in here. Okay, so these are little tubs I use at Michael's. I think this one comes in a 4-pack. They're usually roughly $2, and they're almost always on sale for like $1 and change. I got a bunch of these, and I used all of them, and I need to go get more. They do also come in a longer size, but I have some right here on my Kellex. I use them for cross stitch, Legos, my painting stuff, but I also keep them right here. So whenever I'm done with one of these, I just kind of dump it in the little box. And once I have quite a few of them in there, I go throw my DMCs and put them back. Okay, 470. This is 470. And that is 2 colors. Okay. So that is darker than those 2. So these 2 are the 470. One thing I like about this chart is if I run out of any colors, I can just run through my stash and get them. I try to be careful so I don't have to frog any of my kits, like the dimensions ones, because once I'm out of those colors, I have no idea how I'm gonna try to fix it if I have to frog it and cut everything up. Sometimes I do have an extra few strands at the end of the kits. Sometimes I don't have any more strands. I used them all up. So that's that. So kits that uses DMC, like this one, my Dolly Mamas all use DMC. The Mill Hook kits seem to be DMC as well. So with all those, I don't have to stress out or worry about if I have to replace the threads, because I had a frog chunk of it. They're there. With Dolly Mama and Mill Hill, if you get the series, obviously all the colors are somewhat similar. Symbols might not be the same on some of them, but you can probably use the same red to replace the other red, or the same orange to replace the other orange. Okay, I did those 3. Let me cross them out so I don't forget. Wait, was this 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that was good. All right. Now the greens. Back to the greens. So there's going to be 5 light green and 5 green. So let's see. There's a green. That's 2. No, that's 3. 3 of those. 2 of these. And that makes 5 over there. And then this makes 5 over here. So they're all accounted for. Yay! So do you guys ever procrastinate too, or is it just me? Please don't say it's just me. Oh wait, hold on. I almost forgot a few strands. I kind of all my stuff kind of kitted up, ready to go, so in case I ever want to stitch it, I can just pick it up and start stitching it. This is light green. So that is this one here. Oh, before I forget, I just found out this week that YouTube does not tell me every time I have a comment on my videos. I did have I forgot what video it was. Someone said, "Hey, I like your videos. It really feels like I'm talking to a friend." Thanks so much for that. That's what I was trying to go for. And then she was like, "I also feel you because I have a daughter who will be starting kindergarten soon." Oh my gosh. Let me tell you. I have friends who have checked in on me because everyone knew how excited I was when this school year started, because it was the first school year that all 3 of my kids started school, and I was I may have been a little too excited about it. Like, I had a countdown on my phone. There's an app that counts down the days and the minutes to a certain event. So for me, it was the first day of school. So everyone's checking in on me. They're like, "I know the schools are closed now and the kids are home with you. Are you doing okay?" Yeah, I'm fine. Overall, my kids are good kids. They're not bad or anything. It's just I really enjoy my alone time. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 9 years, and I finally had me time. And then being military and not being close to family, like, I don't just trust anyone to watch my kids. Like, so I rather my kids just be home with me. Like, I know they're safe. I know they're okay. I know, like, they're eating and stuff, that no one's ignoring them. I'm not trying to ignore them right now. They know I'm in here doing a video, and they don't care. They'll just pop in. So, if my videos are a little choppy, that's the reason why. They just pop in. They're like, "You doing a video?" "Yes, I'm doing a video." Okay, and they'll just kind of like hang out by the door. So my kids, yeah, they're good kids. They're funny kids. They're hilarious. Oh my god. Is this a video? I don't remember which video I started off with. I think this video I started off with towards the end of my intro. My kids, or 2 of my kids and my husband came in. Yeah, that's pretty much how my house is, nonstop. Even after bedtime, like, my kids, oh my god, they last week they were up till 2 in the morning playing video games. I totally forgot that they're playing video games in the room. It's a Nintendo Switch. They can just take it to the room and play it there, but we normally keep it in our bedroom. And where I'm laying at in bed, like, I can't see the spot. It's a calyx, kind of like my shelves that I have here in my craft room, but it's the lower one. And one of the boxes, that's where we keep all the Nintendo Switch stuff at. And so I couldn't see it. I couldn't see that it wasn't there, or all the controllers are missing. And I totally forgot that my kids were having a game night. And I heard them laughing at 2 in the morning. I went to the room. I was like, "What are you guys doing? Do you know what time is it?" Like, I'm used to being up till 2, 3 in the morning. But, yeah. They're like, "Whoops, we didn't know what time it is." Like, the camera or the clock is on there. You know what time is it. That's not something we normally do. Yeah, that's why my kids are so on top of doing their homework the past few weeks. Because I let them go play video games after they're done with everything. But they have to wait until everyone's done. So as soon as one kid's done, and I have them on a timer, there's a minimum 20 minutes. I have them do like closer to 30 minutes, but I don't tell them. I just set the timer on my Fitbit and tell them, oh, you got like 20 more minutes. And they're like, did you start it a long time ago? Yeah, I did, but you're still doing more time. And so as soon as one's done, they call for the next kid to come and do their homework. And once all three of them are done, then they can all play video games. I know they don't play video games the whole time. Sometimes they take turns. Sometimes they like to do one player, so they have to rotate. So the other two are downstairs. I have a ton of crafting stuff in my room, and I have a whole section for their crafting stuff. So if they want anything, they just come in my room, grab what they need, take it to the table, make a big mess. Yeah, so yeah, I have them do other things, so I'm not just playing video games the whole time. My oldest and my male child, they like to do arts and crafts kind of stuff. I have those little what are they called? You know those fusible beads that you do? You put the beads, you make a little design, and then you iron them. My older two really love those. So I have a ton. I have buckets of those beads, and I bought a bunch of different design pads for them to play around with whatever colors they want. And they just make up whatever they want, and then when they're done, they come over to me. I iron it for them, and then they keep the little stuff they create. Which reminds me, I also have those beads for Harry Potter. I have so much crafting stuff I need to do, or stuff I want to do. Let's see. So there's 2 dark pink, 2 light pink, and 4 pink. So this is 2 dark pink. Right here is 2 light pink, and then there's a 4 pink. So light pink is, whoops. Okay, and then the pink. I try to like to put these all at the same, roughly the same length when I put them in the organizer. Just trying to organize as I go. So what do you guys like to listen to or watch while you're stitching? One thing I like to listen to is a few months ago I found this, I guess a few people do this, where they go to Reddit, they read stories, and then they read the stories on their YouTube channel. So a lot of them are like Karen stories, some of them are malicious compliance. They're just funny and hilarious to like listen to while I'm stitching. And then there's stuff like there's nothing for you to see, so I don't have to stop stitching and look up to see what's going on. Like, it's just noise in the background for me. Green. Okay. So I guess it looks like I'm about halfway done. I need to get that pin away from the threads. Oh, there's my child. I guess he went away. Give me a minute, I'll figure something else to talk about. Oh, so, okay, so next school year, all 3 of my kids will be in school full time. I am currently looking for stuff to do nearby my house or closer to their school. I don't want to go anywhere too far away, but I'm looking for something different to do, something I haven't done in a while, something new, something just to get me out of the house, give me something to do. I just found out there's a roller skating rink very close by between my house and my kids' school. So I think I'm gonna go check it out. Oh, of course I have to do all my other appointments. Oh, I have to I schedule another appointment for my doctors. I need to go to the dentist. These are all things I'm gonna do while my kids are at school. I'm gonna move all this. I think I got all the purple stuff. So I just pulled here all the purples, and I think that's blue. I don't know. It's like a light pale blue. I don't see anything else in here. So I'm gonna put this aside for now and put it on my tripod. Let me see. This is purple. Purple, we got pale purple, light purple, purple, dark purple. So there's 4 different purples. There are 1 dark purple, 1 purple, 2 light purple, and 2 pale purple. So in total that's 6. So there's 2 of these. These are not the same. So which one's which? I don't even know. Is this one purple or pale purple? I can't tell. Dark, is it dark purple? Okay, here's 2 dark purples. How are there 2 dark purples? Yes, I make a lot of sound effects. My husband's always asking me, why are you making sound effects? I don't know, I just do. Are these the same purple? I don't think these are the same purple. One's dark purple and the other's light purple. Could you see that? Gosh. Okay. I am still recording. I'll let you know when I'm done.
No, I said it first. Mom?
Yes.
I said it first.
You said it first?
That means when you're done, then I get to play on your phone.
Okay. Can I have a kiss?
No.
Bye.
Just, Mommy's been hot.
You want to eat? Okay. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Normally I start recording from the front of my camera, but the back of my camera has better cameras. It has 2 cameras. Okay. So yeah, it's Friday. In our house, we have a little tradition where we order food on Fridays. It started off years ago. I used to make meals like every day regularly, but for some reason I always felt like a little burnt out by Friday. So I started to once in a while order pizza, and slowly, I didn't do it intentionally on Fridays, but slowly I eventually realized that it's something I only did on Fridays. All the other days I would not order food. I would just get I would cook throughout the whole week, and then on Friday I didn't feel like cooking anything, and I would just order pizza. So here in our house, it is now a tradition that every Friday I order pizza. The kids already know this. My husband, if I order pizza like it's sometime in the middle of the week, he gets mad. He's like, it's not Friday, is it? And then he starts double questioning what day it is. Oh, it just started raining. Okay. Yeah, I was about to go out and water my grass as soon as I was done with all of this, but I guess I don't have to anymore. I just realized I made a mistake. I put T twice. I put down here and up here. Whatever. Well, I'm distracted very easily. And I change subjects very quickly without thinking about it. So much so that my husband's already used to it. He already knows when I change the subject. And he's already, like, moved his mind over to the next subject. And yes, I do say random things. And I am aware in mid-conversation I switch subject and I say the most random thing in my head. Not sure why I do that. It's just what I do. I just kind of skip around. Kind of like my cross stitch. I just kind of skip around to projects to projects to projects. Ooh, thunder. Wait, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay. That's 2, 2, 1, 1. Alright. Okay. So I have these here. I pulled them out with the purples, but apparently it's just gray. Why is purple so similar to gray? Or light purple? Kind of like a lady's hair. I can't tell if their hair is silver or gray or purple. Okay, gray's down here. Light gray, gray, dark gray. 2, 2, 2, 1, 1. So do I have 4 threads here? Yes, I do. Okay, which one is dark? Okay, so this one here is dark gray. Dark gray is on this one here. That was close by. Did you see that? And it was sunny right now too. I went to go get the mail and it was nice and hot and sunny. It was a nice day outside. And now it's thunder and lightning. When it's cloudy like this and raining, like all I want to do is cuddle up on the couch and watch Harry Potter. Does anyone else feel that way? That's all I want to do is just cuddle up and watch Harry Potter. I am listening to Harry Potter on audiobook. It's actually on my computer right now, ready to go. That's what I was listening to yesterday. I am starting again on the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Whenever I do the audiobooks, I have to start with the first book. And I have to go through all the books. So next year, I'm hoping we can go to Orlando on a family trip. I'm hoping that I was originally planning my mom going with us. This is before she got engaged. So she can babysit for us. That was the original plan. We went 7 years ago. Next month will be 7 years since the last time we went to Disney World. And back then, my parents, this is before my dad passed away, my parents flew out to Orlando to babysit for us. And the plan was to eat breakfast together, spend the day together, have lunch. After lunch, my parents and my daughter were supposed to go back to the hotel. Maybe some of us take a nap. And then for my husband and I to go back to the parks to ride the rides, the big rides. So during the day, it would be like just spending time with my daughter, having her to see all the princesses. Every lunch that I booked, I got reservations months in advance. they were all character dining. So that is so much easier, so you don't have to go run around chasing all the characters, because they have their little spots where you can do the meet and greet pictures and all that. We didn't have to do that. When you're eating, they come to your table and they take time. They're not rushed. They come in. Hold on a second. Hey, what are you guys doing? Yeah, it's really raining. Sorry about that. I thought I heard the front door unlocked. Yeah, all my kids know how to unlock the front door. We don't have any child locks on them. Normally I keep my craft room open so I can have a better ear out for them. But they close the door on me. And I know it was my husband. My husband's not home because he always calls me or texts me when he's on his way. But yeah, no, my youngest, he's just standing. There's a window right next to the front door, and he's just looking at the rain. What is this? Okay, these browns and golds are giving me a headache. Okay, so there's gold, yellow, brown, and rust. Thank you, DesignWorks, for making this so easy. So, was I talking about Disney World? Yeah, so character dining, just so much easier for the kids to see all the characters, take pictures, and you don't have to spend as much time at the park, especially when you have little ones who need to take a nap. Yeah, you can just go back to the hotel room, rest. We stayed at the Allsport Hotel, and there was 2 pools. So one of the pools is closer to the cafeteria, so that's where my parents were hanging out because we had cups with unlimited refills. So one of my parents would stay by the pool with my daughter while the other one would go in and fill up their drinks because it was hot and they had to stay hydrated. Yeah. And unfortunately, when we booked the trip, the only thing we weren't planning on was me being pregnant by the time we went to Disney World. So at the time we had one daughter. We planned everything out with my parents. We paid the trip. We all paid cash. We didn't get the insurance. And a month later, I found out I'm pregnant. So by the time we go, I'm 3 months pregnant, and I was huge. I was so big. With my second child, that was the biggest belly I ever had out of the 3 pregnancies. So people are like, oh, how far along are you? I'm like, oh, 3 months. They're like, really? That's it? Yeah, thanks. That's it. Let me close the door a little bit. Sorry. My door's not shut all the way, but it's close enough because they're watching TV and everything out there. You can probably hear it. Yeah, so my husband is in the military. If you're military, you can go to any Busch Gardens park for free once a year. So there's Busch Gardens in Virginia and all the SeaWorlds. So we've been to all 3 SeaWorlds, San Diego, San Antonio, and Orlando. And while we're at Disney World, we got there a day early. And we knew that might happen. So we already went online and booked got our tickets beforehand, just in case. And we went to SeaWorld for free. But it rains a lot over there. So we're only at SeaWorld for like 2-3 hours. And it just started raining and pouring. And they're like, oh, okay, let's go. We're done. I'm trying my best to separate these by the colors. So everything that I think might be rust is going together. Everything I think might be brown is going together. Everything I think is gold is going together. And everything I think is yellow is going together. Okay, there's no more aqua or anything blue related, so I think that one is fine. So this looks like rust. This looks like brown. Is this rust or yellow? No, this is gold. I'm gonna put gold on my leg for now. That looks like brown. That's rust. There's no orange, is there? That's the only thing that can make this worse right now, is there being orange. I think this is gold. I'm gonna put it with gold for now. Okay, so yes, I went to Universal Studios in Hollywood, California, the day they opened. It was just me and my husband. It was just before his deployment. It was in the middle of the week. It was second week of April, I think. So most schools already had their spring break and they're already back in school. So the parks was kind of empty. I thought it would be like a little more packed because of Hogwarts official opening. But I guess there was a morning rush and that was already over with. So the people who wanted to be there for that was there. We didn't get there early in the morning because my in-laws came over to watch my kids. So my husband and I can go to Universal. And it's like a 2-hour drive from where we lived. So I think this one's brown. So yeah, the rest of the park was kind of empty. So my husband and I were able to go on all the rides with no wait. Like we just walked through the lines and then just hopped on the rides. So we got to ride almost just about everything. And then we spent a few hours at the Hogsmeade, Hogwarts. I think Universal Studios, there's 2 parks in Orlando. There's 2 separate parks. So you need to have a park hopper ticket to go to both Hogwarts and Hogsmeade. They're in separate parks. From my understanding, I've never been there before. So from my understanding, that's what it's like. And you can take the Hogwarts Express from one park to the other, which is something I am totally looking forward to. I'm going to try to go, if we can, next year, hopefully, if we have time to, before we have to go to wherever we're going next. Is this gold? I think this is gold. I don't know. But also too, when if we go to Japan, this is the main reason why I want to go to Japan. My lifetime goal is to go to every Disneyland park in the world. So there is a Disneyland Tokyo, and there's a Universal Tokyo. So I really want to go to those parks. Okay, I'm just checking my camera because knowing me, I'm probably just talking on and totally forgot to turn it back on and record. Yeah. So if we go to Japan, there are 2 bases that we can go to. There's Okinawa and Uni. Okinawa is, well, on the island Okinawa. I've never been there before. I don't know how it is. But it's kind of further away from the main islands. Where Uni, on the other hand, is a lot closer to Tokyo. I'm not sure how much closer. Like, my husband's been talking to people who've been stationed there and trying to get a bunch of information from them. My husband knows that I want to go to those parks eventually while we're there. So we'll see if it happens. I really want to go. The darkest brown, there's 3. This is the darkest brown I see. And there are 3. Darkest brown. Okay, so it's right. So if we do go to Disney World or anything like that, is that something you guys would want me to do a vlog on? Like, if I go to Japan, definitely do some kind of a daily vlog. And this will be separate from my Flosstube vlog. If I do find any needle shops in Japan, I would definitely put that in a Flosstube. But if anything else, would that be something you guys would be interested in? Just let me know. If you guys are interested in what everything looks like, or you want to learn from my mistakes from traveling, I could try to give you some pointers. I do try to do some research before we go somewhere, because that's a lot of money if you're spending it to go to Disney, just to Disney World. We lived in North Carolina. Flying would have been too expensive for us, so we rented a minivan and we drove down. We did have one daughter at the time. The minivan was more than enough space for all of our stuff. And then my parents flew in to Orlando from San Diego. So we had to pick them up at the airport, take them to the hotel. And then after leaving Disney World, they came back home with us to North Carolina and flew back home from there. So yeah, for us, minivan was a little bit cheaper than flying. For them, flying out of North Carolina was a little more expensive because we didn't have a big airport. It was a very tiny airport. So they had to get on a plane that took them to another airport where they had to catch a different flight to go back home, because there's no direct flight from the middle of nowhere to San Diego. So this is, okay, so I think I got the brown and the dark brown. So, okay, there's a brown, a light brown, and a pale brown. I only got 3 strands here, and there's supposed to be 1, 2, 2, so 5 strands. I am missing 2 more strands. Wait, what's this? 1, 2. Okay, so this one and this one are, whoops. Okay, so these 2 are lighter than this one. So I'm assuming this is the light brown, because there's 2 of these. Brown's 5. For now, I'm just going to put a question mark on that because I don't know for sure until I find all the other strands. So light brown, this is brown. Yeah, this is darker than that. The pale brown, there's only 1. So there should be 1 more of this strand plus 1 of that. So this is going to be death of me. I don't see any more strands here. This is rust. I wouldn't call this brown. Is it gold? Alright, so I'm just gonna have to pull out my DMCs again and try to figure this stuff out. So 5, 738. 738. Okay, so this is 7. Whoops, crap. This, yeah, this is not that. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure this out again. I'm gonna have to pull all these threads. 677. 677. 729. 729. 3829. 3829. 38. Yep. 38. 20. 29. Um, 727. 727. 725. 972. 972. That's an orange color. Wait, that's not. Okay, so that must be one of these colors here. 972. 739. 739. 738. Whoop, I don't have 738. Darn. Okay. 436. 436. 436. 434. 434. 801. 8. Oh. 1. 801. Already put right here. Yep, that's it. 801. 434. 434. Oops. Yeah, these two are good. Put those away later. 3854. 3854. 54 and 53. $9.21. $9.21. Bingo. $9.19. 19. Is that it? Yay, that's it.
Still using your phone?
I'm still using my phone. I'll let you know when I'm done, dude. All right. From the top. let's see, 677 right here. There's supposed to be 2 of these pale gold. There looks to be more than 2 threads here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Geez. Okay, this is one of them. That's one. And then I need to find another one. What's that? Yep. 2 pale gold. This is plus. Oops, wait, what do I do? Okay. I'm just checking around, make sure I didn't drop any threads. Because that'll be the last thing I need right now. Okay, so that one is done. 729. 729. Bingo. 2 threads. No. 2. Those look a little off. Nope. Not quite. Yep. Nope. 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 I'll come back to this one. 729. Okay. 3829. 3829. Here it is. 3829. Nope. That's close up, but no. 3829. Should be 2 of these. No. 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 Come back to that one. Okay, I'll put this away for now. Yellow. 727. This is really bright. I don't think any of these are this. Unless, no. Wait, hold on. Does that match? 727. There should be 2 of these. That's one. One of these could be the other one. Oh, so this is it. Yeah, I think these 2 are it. So this one isn't it. Wait a minute, that's not right. So we're 725. So that's too light for that. Are these the same color? These two are the same color. These three. So I think these are supposed to be that yellow. 725. $7.25. $7.25. $9.24 or 20. Wait, what? $9.72. I'm making up numbers. $9.72. This one has to be $9.72, right? I think so. $9.72 is 2. Ding ding ding! We got a winner. $9.72. I think that's on this one. Nope, it's on this one. $9.72. $7.39. $7.39 here. Pale brown. So there's supposed to be 2 pale browns and 1 light pale brown. I see 3 strands here look very similar. There's only supposed to be one of them that is pale brown. This one. Oh yeah. 739 is right here. N. 9 light brown. These two have to be light brown, right? 738. Close enough. There's 2 of them. I don't see any other ones. Okay, so these are 5. 436. 436. 436. This 2 and this 2. Okay, 436 is done. Okay, so we still have a few golds to try to figure out. We still got some rust. We finished all but yellow. How do we not have yellow? There's supposed to be 2 strands of these. Did I drop anything? I'm gonna have to review this tape to make sure I didn't accidentally put too many on one of the other ones. I don't know what I did. Did I just not put these strands in here? Oh well, I'm just gonna put this in there. All right. I do have the thread tracker app on my phone that I use for my shopping list. Every time I'm at Michael's and Joann's, especially Joann's, because they have sales on DMC. So whenever I'm in there and they have a sale going on, I try to grab all the threads that I need on my app. I'm using my phone right now, so I can't show you the app itself. But I believe it's called Thread Tracker 217. I could be wrong, but it has all the DMC threads, embroidery, or these floss threads. I know DMC has a bunch of other lines of threads and metallics and everything else, and I think there's a tracker for those, but I don't have those ones. I just have specifically the ones I need for cross stitch. So something like this where I use up the whole bobbin, I go on the app, I scroll down to this number, and then I say I need X amount more of those to buy. And it's just easier for me to pull them up while I'm shopping and to get those threads I need. Okay, I'm going to put this on the back burner for now. I think that's that. And I want to focus on the rest. So it's 88.53, 80, 90, 21, 9, 19. Okay, so we're going to start with the pale rust, which is right here. There needs to be 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I kind of want to get a new camera for Flosstube. What are you guys using? What do you use for your Flosstube? Can you recommend anything good? Or software, editing software? The only software I have for editing is what came with my Garmin camera. And it only edits videos that I make on my Garmin camera. That does not match. So yeah, if you can recommend something, plus some software, that would be great. Okay. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. Um, 38.54. 38.54 equal. Okay. 38.53. 38.53. There should be 4 of these. These don't really match. Okay, so for this, there's 4, 4, and 3. Let me see if I can separate them like that. So this one's supposed to be 3, and then these 2 are 4. the darker one. Okay, so this one's that one, and this one is this one. That's 2. Wait a minute, 3, 3, 3, 2. So this one's missing 2 more. This one, is this 3? That's 2. So this one missing 1, 1, and 2. This is 3. Okay, so this one's already done. That's 1, 2, 3. So this one's missing 1, and that one's missing 2. So this one's 1 and 2. Yay! We're almost done. We're almost done. That's not it. Okay, so this one is 921 arrow. God, so many arrows. I'm gonna have to really make sure I keep track of which arrow is which. Not arrows, but triangles. There are some triangles are solid, and some that are just the outline. Some that are just some that are right angles, but you got to be careful. Like this one pointing this way, this one that one, that one that one, that. And then there's this triangle here, this triangle here. There's a V. There's some more triangles on the other one. Like there's more shapes you could use. There's letters in the alphabet. There are numbers. You don't have to go with just straight shapes. Oops. Okay. Okay. All right. So this one, I dropped the bobbin. 3853. 3853. Wait, did I put the wrong one on the wrong one? No, that one's there. Hold up. Okay, so that one's done. 921 is done. Okay, the triangles are messing me up. 953 is V. That one goes right here. Three 953. So this should be 919. It is 919. And this is 3. 1, 2. Whoop, nope, nope, nope. That's not 3. Ugh. Well, I'm going to stick with this. Yeah. Here it goes. I don't see any other colors. Okay, I'm going to do a quick sweep again. Make sure I didn't drop anything. Okay, that one is 1 thread short. I don't see anything around. I don't think I dropped anything. I don't see any caught up in other stuff. I'm just gonna assume the company didn't do these right. I guess you get what you paid for. Yeah. So this last two colors. I'm just making sure that all these are filled out. So this card is completely done and is ready to start. I don't know if I'm gonna start anytime soon. This card is missing two colors, which are these two here. I did accidentally write the same symbol twice. My bad. Okay. So these last two, gold and light gold. So here is gold and light gold. It looks like I have 4 different colors here. I am not sure how this happened, but whatever. No, I don't think that's it. Nope. 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 I think this might be the gold. This looks a little too brown. Yeah. Nope. This looks slightly green. It's more like a golden olive color. Nope. Nope. None of these colors match. 60. They're not even the same colors. Hold on. So this is the right color. What is this? I think I just pulled a random color out. Didn't need it. No, it is here. Wait, I'm right. I'm right. Oh, I thought I was losing it for a minute. So I have all these threads. Don't match up to any other colors. There's one color that was completely missing. Another one was missing a strand. And 2 more colors I cannot find. And I have 4 different colors. It looks about 7 different strings. So I'm just gonna pull the threads that I have and just replace whatever it was supposed to be. So starting with 729, get this out. That really bad. Now with my good scissors. That just cut right through like butter. This is my best fabric scissors ever. I inherited them 4 years ago from my husband's grandma. She passed away. She did a lot of crafting. She too was a stay-at-home mom, and she did quite a bit of embroidery and sewing. So she had a lot of crafting stuff, which I still have. I even have like this vintage iron that she had. Like, I don't think it works anymore, but I'm definitely going to be using it one day for a display piece in my craft room. I want to get a few vintage old crafting stuff. Like, I would love to have a vintage singer. The one with the pedals. They had a pedal to get it going. Every time I see one somewhere, it's like never on for sale. So we'll disappoint it. But one day I will get one. Have that in my craft room. I have a few other vintage things. I have a bunch of wooden spools for threads. Those belong to my husband's grandma as well. And I would love to have just a little vintage setup. Okay, I want to cover this chart. All right, thank you for procrastinating with me. I hope you had fun. Thank you for listening to babble this whole time. I have no clue how long I've been doing this for. Probably like an hour or so. This is it for my video for the week. I did show you how to finish, right? This is my finish from last night upstairs. I have 3 more whips upstairs to do in bed. It's not becoming a thing for me to stitch in bed. I just started doing it last month, and I'm getting quite good progress on my non-full coverage pieces. So that's what I'm doing up there, and then keeping my full coverage pieces down here since my stand is down here, and I'm able high to do all that here. Why do you just have an arm? Can I see that for a minute?
It's fluffy. It's fluffy.
Here, take this. I'll do that later. Okay, I'll let you know when I'm done filming. So I forget what creature that arm's from, but it is that Star Wars, the vintage Star Wars, the originals that came out 70 years ago, where they're at that ice planet, and Han Solo, or is it Luke, where they slice the arm off that that white creature. Well, my son wanted that little stuffed animal. He saw it and he was like, "It's so fluffy, I want it." I was like, okay. So I bought it. We came home, and then I realized the arm detaches. It's like Velcro. So like in the movies, how the arm, how they cut it off with the lightsaber, like you can do that with the stuffed animal. Yeah, that's not scary for children. Not at all. Okay, now I'm done for this video. I hope you guys are doing okay. Stay safe, stay dry out there. I don't know if it's raining in your area, but keep on stitching. I am gonna go watch some Harry Potter and try to stitch. I think I procrastinated enough. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, I'm back really quick. I was just looking at the paper, the charts for tea time. That's what's called tea time. There is a note at the bottom in the instruction part saying numbers that appear before the color name is referred to the DMC thread color. This is given for identification purposes only. Your kit may contain other brand of floss similar in color to the DMC. So yeah, that's I think why I couldn't find those exact thread colors, or why some of them were slightly off, is because they didn't use a DMC thread. They used another brand that was similar to the DMC. So like you just saw, I got rid of the other threads. I couldn't figure out what they were, and I pulled the threads from my DMC collection to replace them. So I have all the DMC colors. I don't know why they do that, but whatever. Okay, just want to add that in there. I didn't read any of this. Yeah, I'll try to show you this without showing the chart. The chart's on the other side, so it has all this instructions and type-ups. Yeah, in case you've never done any of these before, I never actually read the instructions. I don't think I ever actually finished one of these. Just started one. Was this brand Design Works? I do have a few more Design Works that I could do. I don't think I'm gonna do them anytime soon because they're all Joan Elliott's designs. 2 of them look similar, while the 3rd one is dark. The front cover part looks the same. I think over time they do change the design on the cover. So the 2 that match the same, the colors are a lot lighter in those ones. The 3rd one is from, I guess it was like a previous run that they did of of these designs, and the colors are just way too dark to match the other two. And obviously they're set. They're a blue teacup, teapot, and a china plate set, and two match and the third doesn't. So I'm gonna have to keep all this in mind when I work on those kits. I don't think I'm gonna do it anytime soon, but yeah, I just want to add this in here in case you're wondering, in case you're planning on doing this, you have this kit and you're planning on doing it. Now you know. All right, I think that's it for the week. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. You get a lovely shot. I am working, these are my threads for Kingdom of Books right over my shoulder. Look at those colors. I love those colors. So the ones on the pink ones, that's mostly the wood colors, and then some of the extras that didn't fit in this one. This one holds 50 colors. This one holds 30. And yeah. All right. I will see you guys in my next video next week. Bye.